Second city of Chicago. Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from the Windy City. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
What is on?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's first and 10.
What is it on?
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
What is it on?
Williams. Right side, caught by Burton. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 4.
Third and short yardage. Here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
What is it on?
On first down, it's Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be third down.
And 6 yards.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are gonna drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On third down, it's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Williams. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. They'll run with Johnson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Third and goal. Now Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10. They're on the 26-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Mayfield. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Bears extend their advantage to 13-0.
Buccaneers, nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. To return is Tucker. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Give him 11 on the scramble. They'll give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
Tampa Bay.
It's Otton in motion. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Taking off. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Bears' 7-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Montez Sweat gets in there for the sack. And now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Baker. It is brought in the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bears take over.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Complete to Swift. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, set.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 35-yard line.
Williams to throw on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and inches.
Ready, set, on.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Ready, set.
Throwing again, Williams. And he's in. Ogunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked by Jalen Jones.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. That's Ibuka in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. On the run to the right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
King!
To throw is Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Run.
It's Otten in motion. They'll go. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. 1st catch, 1st touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he'll take this one in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
What is it on?
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
What is that?
Here's a handoff to Swift. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On is Santos for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Bears will extend this third quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. To return is Tucker. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Let's go. Real. What's up?
Now Mayfield. Pulled in by Irving. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, the goal for Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Let's go.
1st and goal on the 3-yard line.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like.
That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff for the Buccaneers.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
What is up?
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
It's a gain of 3. Brings us 3rd and 8.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Another one there for Burton. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down. And now 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
The 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll try the right side with Swift. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown. That makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Makes the score Bears 37, Buccaneers 23.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Moving outside the pocket, pass throw deep for Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it's going to be third down. Baker to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Let's go.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Mayfield escaping, and he's going to go down. The pressure too much.